Stand up.
Fit in.
Are you gonna sneeze?
I think so. Keep going.
Okay.
I'm good.
So it is Friday, KJP Friday.
Yes.
The K Rock, the K Pop, the J Rock,
K's and the
the
J's
J
and the
and
P's.
the P and the.
That's what we've discovered so far. There may be.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot more,
There may
but
be
this is
T's and C's and.
yeah. This is what we're doing so far.
That's Thailand and Cambodia, in case you were wondering.
Oh, so
Vietnam.
That's
Sorry.
David. I'm Angie.
We're Savage Reactions. I'm a little bit of everything.
I'm a whole lot of rock and roll.
Make
whole
sure you-
lot of rock and roll.
You are. Make sure you subscribe,
Like,
share,
ring a little bell.
comment down below. It helps the algorithm, and maybe it'll make me stop sneezing.
Yep. So I said a whole lot of rock and roll because we are doing rock. One of our favorite groups. Again, I can't help it. I think we did something different last week.
It was Prey.
I would kind of like. That's right. I would kind of like to do one OK Rock every single week, but we don't have the time and energy to. We had to cut down. We just recently revamped the channel and cut down stuff, and it's hard because I would love to do them every week, but we can't. Yeah, we did that.
Them and the Rose. And
yeah, we did that. FT
Monster
Island.
Oh, there's so many, but One OK Rock definitely stands up at the top.
One OK
for
Rock
us right now
is right now my favorite. My favorite. It was. We were going between One OK Rock and The Rose, and we're like, oh, which one?
But then a few of the One OK Rock songs hit, and we were like,
that Take What You Want.
What?
That Take What You Want was the one that was like, all right, you just put me over the top. Yeah, my number one. So we are back to One OK Rock again. This was by request. I've got one of these days. I'm gonna make a video so I can show you guys our spreadsheet, so you can see like I take from the comments. I read all the comments, and then I type in all the requests. And so this one it's on the request sheet. It is standout fit in orchestra. I can't say that word very well. Orchestra version. I think it's from 2018 is what somebody had said. So, yeah.
Hey, I don't want to wait.
No.
I don't want to wait.
Me neither. Let's get into it.
So without further
ado.
Ready, 3, 2, 1, action.
This next one is called Stand Out, Fit In.
That's a whole lot of orchestra.
Yeah, it is.
I know they don't like me that much. Guess that I don't dress how they want. I just wanna be myself, but can be someone else. Try to cut her inside their lies. Try to live a life by design. I just wanna be myself, but can be someone else. Someone else. They preach. I've heard it all before. Been there. I've heard of it before. Heard of it before. Big boys don't cry, shoot low, aim high, ain't up, stay big, stand out, fit in. Good girls don't fight, be you, dress right, white face, tan skin, stand out, fit in.
Very catchy.
Yeah.
I love the lyrics. Again, depth in their lyrics. You know, that he's not going to dress like everybody else. He's not going to, again, I'm not going to, that's how I always felt growing up too. Like, I'm not going to conform. I don't need to, I'm my own person. Like, I was never about conforming. Might be obvious now. So I love the depth of the lyrics. I love that it's very catchy. I'd like to hear this without the orchestra. I'm sure it's fantastic, and I'm sure the orchestra adds to it as well. Again, Taka's range.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just and then hits those high notes. You're like, wow, he makes it look so easy, and you know it's not easy to just go from these notes to just suddenly hitting these high notes. He's just incredible. And again, like with the other guy, they all work so well together. They
really look like they're having a good time. There was one shot that sort of struck me, where the guy on acoustic sort of caught a glimpse, like the mic was in front of his face like this, and then he sort of drifted, and you saw him smiling.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are having a good time. They're
Well,
really enjoying themselves.
Yeah, like where you're watching, it's such a great front man that, you know, you're watching him and you can see him looking at the, you can glance over the audience or you can look at the audience. And that's a big thing for me. And he's looking at the members of the audience and making that connection. It's something we said about Elvis in one of the Elvis videos that we did before, how important that is to make that connection. And, all right, well, I don't want to, I want to watch
Go,
it.
Taka,
Let's
go.
do it.
Stand down, faded. Stand down, faded. 同じことの繰り返して飽き飽きしている日々ただ自分らしくありたいありのままで Can be someone else They can, they preach I've heard it all before Be this, be that I've heard it before Heard it before Big boys don't cry Shoot low, aim high Eat out, stay big Stand out, faded Good girls don't fight Be you, dress right White face, tan skin Stand out, faded 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 I am who I am no matter what Never change it no matter what No matter what Big boys don't rush Shoot low, aim high Eat out, stay big Stand out, faded Girls don't be you Dress right White face, tan skin Stand out, faded Big boys don't rush Shoot low, aim high Eat out, stay big Stand out, faded Girls don't be you Dress right White face, tan skin Stand out, faded 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 Stand out, faded
I like that. That was pretty cool.
Cool effect. I think that was a product of the orchestra too.
Yeah.
So
Of course, I was watching them do it. That was really cool. I like what that added to it for sure. Yeah, that was. Let me turn that down, and you can move that over. That was enjoyable. It was everything I expect from One OK Rock. It was catchy. It was like, you know, what you had mentioned earlier in the video. It was catchy. It was there was depth in the lyrics. I loved it. I loved it because I was. You know, we say people. Wasn't it? Was it Sean? Our friend Sean that one time that was like, "You guys are so opposite." Like he was like, was it him that said it? Because
yeah,
we're so very different from each other, and you are very. We met. You're very preppy. Like the way you dress is very preppy. It was very. It is what it is. I'm very much not. I was wearing a leopard print dress with boots.
yeah, you were.
And already had tattoos, and you had no tattoos at the time, and we're very very much opposite. And that's where like I like this song a lot because I never fit in growing up as an adult. I never fit in, and it's something special. That's what I like about it. It's something special when you learn to embrace that. And it's like, yeah, I'm different than other people. And another thing, we've talked about this before too. I'm autistic too. So like, I know I don't fit in with other people. And it's cool once you embrace that. Like growing up, it was one of those things. It's like, don't tell anybody. You know, I felt ashamed of it. And then once I got older, once we had our son who's autistic, I was like, I never want him to feel that way, ever. I don't want him to be embarrassed or ashamed of who he is. And so I taught him to be proud of it. And in doing that, it changed
Taught
my
yourself.
my view of myself. And that's so important. I love this. I love that it's like, just embrace that, and it makes you a much more confident person in who you are, and it makes you love yourself more, I think.
And that goes to the depth of the lyrics, because if you think about and I used this word, I think, in the last video that we did, but it's so appropriate. The juxtaposition of stand out and fit in.
Yeah.
When you stand out, being who you are, you embracing your autism or whatever it is, or, me embracing myself for who I am or whatever, you stand out the way that you are, and that enables you to fit in, because then people see that you're authentic and you're true,
Yeah.
and they want to be part of that, and so you then do actually wind
Yeah.
up fitting in with them.
Yeah, that's where you meet your real people, your real friends, because they accept you for that. Absolutely. And we've got a great group of friends that we have.
I may be a preppy, but I'm big brain. So yeah, that
Hey.
was great.
You've got a couple of tattoos now.
That's true. I do. I got some here, here.
I've
and
been
I got
called a
some
bad
down
influence.
here and back here.
Not the first time I've been called that.
So yeah, let us know what you think in the comments
Yeah.
down below. Did you enjoy it? Did you pick up on anything that maybe we didn't?
I'm stoked. I'm gonna put that, of course, on
It's
my
going
playlist.
on my playlist for sure.
And it's funny because, like, we talked about how, like, being in English and having a different language, but this is one of those ones. There's so much English in it that I can do the English and then fake the rest.
Sometimes, especially like when I hear one like this, it almost makes me want to learn another language.
Oh my gosh, I know. I know.
I'm like,
I'd like to learn it.
I could do like that Duolingo and
Eh.
then be able to.
I know enough Spanish to get me by.
I don't know if it will help me sing along per se, but at least maybe then I'd be able to understand. some
Let
of
me
this stuff.
clarify. I know this wasn't Spanish. I know somebody out there is going to put in the comments, it wasn't Spanish. Yes, I know it's not Spanish. I'm just saying, like, I know more than one language. I'm just not
But yeah, I know
fluent
I know
in
Spanish as well, but
but yeah, it would be neat to learn that. I wanted to look up, like, some of the stuff in their previous things. I was like, oh, how do I say that? But then it's written in the Korean characters, so I don't know how
Yeah.
to say. I can't sound it out. So it's really something you'd have to start from scratch learning.
Yep.
So it makes it a little bit
True.
more difficult.
anyway,
So, loved it.
we've had a great
Loved
week of
it.
videos. If you haven't yet, go check out what else we got. And yeah,
And there'll be
Can't-
more next week.
can't wait to see you again next week. Same time, same bat channel.
Have
So until next time, have a great weekend.
a great weekend. If you're in the Phoenix area in the suburbs, you might see it. Oh,
Check out the bands.
yeah.
The bands
There's a lot of
listing.
bands. We do a band listing. You might see us around. I think we'll be done in time. Our daughter's in a play, but I think we'll be done in time on Saturday to go see a band afterwards,
That's right.
potentially.
That's right.
So it'll be our third time watching that play. So I'll be about ready to watch a band.
Yes. So until next time, peace.
Rock on.